We are still admitting a few more people into this evening's meeting. But again, I want to welcome you. I'm Tiffany Mayhew. I am the principal here at Mascotte Charter School. And I want to have a disclaimer this evening. As you can see across the top of the screen, we are using this evening our Microsoft Translator for translations this evening for our Spanish-speaking families. We are going to go ahead and get started this evening. If you have questions, please feel free. You can type those in the chat box. There will be times in which I will stop and ask if anyone has any questions once we get through the majority of the presentation this evening. But again, thank you for being here. I also want to say thank you to Robin Harris, who is our technology guru, who has helped put together this Title I presentation this evening. Also, Ms. Terry Brown, who is our literacy coach, and our assistant principal, Ms. Rading Johnson. So thank you to them for assisting us this evening. We are here this evening to discuss our Title I and our Title I plan. This is our annual meeting that we do every year for Title I to give parents information in regards to how we use the funding for Title I and what it means to be a Title I school. So Title I is the largest federal assistance program in the nation, and schools that it depends on the location of the school, on free and reduced lunch, but the goal of Title I is to provide a higher quality of education for every child. And this program serves millions of schools, millions of students across the country in elementary and secondary schools, and Mascotte Charter School is a Title I school. How the program works is that the funding is set from the federal government each year. The Department of Education for the state of Florida will distribute that money to the school districts. And then based on eligibility, again, it's mainly based on the free and reduced lunch numbers and how those are distributed. And the district will then distribute the funds to the schools. Some of the things that you need to know as a parent in regards to Title I, you have the right to be involved and request regular meetings to express your opinions and concerns. In regards to, you can express those to our charter board and also with your child's teacher if you have concerns with your child, with your child's education or things that are happening in the classroom. You have the right to be able to request those meetings. You also have the right to be provided information on your child's level of achievement. And here in the state of Florida, we do have FSA testing. And that includes reading and language arts. It also includes mathematics and science. So FSA testing starts in the 3rd grade. But we do have benchmark assessments here at Mascotte. We use our Renaissance programs, which are STAR Reading and STAR Math for benchmark assessments, so we're able to monitor where students are throughout the school year. And we also have Literacy First, and we use Literacy First in our younger primary programs in kindergarten through 3rd grade. Parents also have the right to request and receive information on the qualifications of your child's teacher. Every teacher here at Mascotte Charter School, due to being a Title I school, needs to be a highly qualified teacher by the state of Florida. They are certified teachers, and they must be highly qualified. The educational standards have changed for the state of Florida. We are in the midst of a transition, and so now we have the new BEST standards. That the BEST stands for Benchmarks for Excellent Student Thinking, and these benchmarks define what students will learn over their K-12 education. If you need more information on the BEST standards, we do have a link on our website, and you can also find more information on the Florida Department of Education's website, and you can see that listed here. We do use currently the BEST standards as our form of framework for everything that we teach here at school. That includes reading, math, writing, science, and social studies. And you can find different activities and the frameworks, and similar to the teacher's lesson plans at the website located here on the screen. This is our CPOMS website, and that is a website that we use frequently here at Mascotte Charter School. It helps guide our teachers in their instructional practices. So when we look at measuring student success and student learning, I mentioned this a few minutes ago. Students, we have the Florida Standards Assessments that we are required by the state of Florida. We also use our Literacy First, which is for phonics, fluency, and phonemic awareness. And you can see that program is really used throughout all grades, but the phonics and phonemic awareness are mainly used in our kindergarten through third grades. We also use Early Star Literacy for our kindergarten. That's what some of you may have been hearing if you're a kindergarten parent. You've been hearing about Flickers testing, and that we have to do Flickers testing within the first 30 days of school being open for kindergarten students. And again, we also have our STAR reading and math, and this really helps us determine where students are. It helps us track. Students keep up with their own data here at the school also, and so they know where they are, and we're able to assist them fill in any gaps that they may be missing. And again, it gives us a better gauge on how to instruct the students based on the BEST standards. This is some of the school highlights. And due to COVID-19, we did not receive a school grade within this 2020 school year. There was no testing, statewide testing in the spring, as you know. And so these are our, you can see our progress throughout over the last few years since 2016. You can see kind of where the school is and how we've grown. We've had big gains in math, and we've had those gains in science also. And so we continue to work on our reading plan. That's one of our biggest areas of growth that we work on here at Mascotte, is our areas of reading and ELA. So, you know, currently the state has given us a tentative FSA testing schedule, and this is currently scheduled for April and May of 2021. This is all subject to change, again, due to the COVID-19. As you know, it's been a different start to the school year, and so many things have changed. And one of the things that we are offering here this year at the school, which changed a lot of our opening, is that we have a modified school day for students. So students could have come back to the school on a traditional basis. They could have come back on a modified day schedule where they're online 3 days a week and they're here at school 2 days a week. And then towards right before school started, we also offered the online option where they're online 5 days a week. So that has changed, not just for us here at Mascotte, but it has also changed across the state. So that is affecting the testing calendars. So we are still working with the state on that. But as of now, they are planning that state testing will be in April and May of 2021. So how does Mascot Charter School use the funds that we receive? You can see our budget amount this year was $311,747 was our um, uh, funding for this school year. And what we use the money for is to fund additional teachers. So in the past, we have used it to fund additional teacher assistants. Uh, it also is used for family engagement activities, our curriculum materials, and professional development, not only for teachers, but professional development also for parents. And with the additional teachers this year, Title I, we have an art teacher, and art is new to us this year. The students are loving art. And we also have a science teacher that's in the specials rotation. We also use that for one of our reading teachers in first grade. Also our literacy coach and our potential specialist that we have here at the school who does intervention with our students who are performing in the level 1, 2, and 3 quartiles. These are some of our parent involvement activities that we have scheduled. Again, due to COVID-19, our campus is currently closed, and I can tell you that the board, our charter board, has voted to leave the school campus closed until December 18th. That's where we currently are. We want to make sure that we're protecting our students and our staff every day due to the COVID-19. And as you know, we've put out information in regards to now it's flu season, so we have to be very cautious. And so some part of our success we feel is having that closed campus. So with these activities, we are having to adjust some of the presentations and the way we do a few things. So we will keep you updated on how these programs are going to work. But you can see here, we will continue with our parent conference nights. We will probably do those via Zoom and schedule those in a very similar manner like we do during the traditional school year. But these, again, will be via Zoom, probably about every 15 minutes. We also have our annual Title I parent meeting. We have our vocabulary dress-up day, and we will be doing that on October 30th, and there'll be more information coming out to parents in the next couple of days. This also helps with our Eagle Family Reading Program. We used to have the Eagle Family Picnic, but again, due to COVID, that's going to change in what that looks like. So again, more information to come. And you can see here the other activities that we have that we use Title I funding for. So our charter board is our SAC and our student advisory committee, and they determine how the Title I funds are used. You can provide input during these meetings. We have a board meeting once a month, and those dates are listed on our website, and we also publish those dates. So parents are welcome to provide input at that meeting at any time. So Title I does require that we all work together, and that's what's best for students. We know that. We want to work together and be a team and be team players. And we appreciate your input always in our family engagement plan. And we did have to do that a little different this year, but many people completed the survey. So thank you for completing the family engagement surveys that we had sent out. We also have our parent school compact, but it's a parent, student, and teacher compact. And so you'll be hearing more about that during our conference nights, our Title I plan, and then we also have our school improvement plan. And we've just completed the school improvement plan for this school year, and that will go to our board on September 14th. And again, all these plans are listed on our website. If you haven't checked out our website, we encourage you to do that. We have a lot of information there, and Ms. Harris keeps that website up to date every single day. This is just a little bit more information on the parent compact that you'll see. It has the student pledge, the teacher pledge, and that parents are aware of our students. And we use SOAR, where we keep our students safe. We talk about being optimistic, being accountable, and respectful. And I also add in there with the students on a daily basis, not just being respectful, but also being responsible, because we want them to grow into being responsible citizens, as they move through their education and as they become adults. Again, we've already mentioned this, but I just wanted to remind you that you can attend the board meetings, and if you look on our website, you can see those dates listed. We encourage you to participate that way. We also have a PTO, and if you're interested in PTO, they will be sending out more information about how to join our PTO in the next couple of days also. It's really important that we keep open and constant communication. And so one of the things that we use, and hopefully all of you are on Class Dojo, that is a quick way for me to send messages out to families here at the school. We also use social media, mainly Facebook, but it does connect to our Twitter account, which also they kind of all connect together. It also connects to our website. But our main communication hub is Class Dojo, and we will provide as much information about academics, the school, what's happening via Class Dojo. This year, we did get a new call out system, which we were able to use actually this morning. It is One Call Now, and that will also be used. It can send text messages, and it can do phone voice call outs. One of the things that you should be aware of is your child's assessment results. They are communicated at conferences, and reports will be sent home with your child, so you can also monitor how they're doing here at school. Our school provides materials and training to help parents work with their children to improve their children's achievement. Some of the resources we have available on our website, and we have updated that just as recently as this week. But some of the things that are there are developing good study habits, increasing their independent reading time, and there are tips for homework tips for parents and students. And one of the things that we felt that's not on here on this PowerPoint, but I wanted you to know about is we also have, if your child is online currently, we have Google Classroom tips that are there also. There are videos and there are tips there on the website in regards to how to use and be involved with the Google Classroom. So please check those out. So we talk about, again, your involvement is key to your child's success, and you know your child best. So it's really important, and we encourage you to share information about your child's interests and abilities with the teacher. I know we've been in school 5 weeks now, and the children are getting to know their teachers. Even if you're online, I know that they are having that time with them 3 times a day. They're with them for instructional, and they're working on getting to know your child. But if there's things that we still may not know, we encourage you to share that information with your child's teacher. We also would like for you to attend school events, just like this parent night meeting that we're having now. I know the campus is closed, but we hope very soon that we will be able to start having events back at the school. We also want you to communicate with your child's teacher. If you have any concerns, please communicate with them and speak with them first. I am the parent liaison for the school. The board has appointed me as that parent liaison. And if you, I ask that you speak with the teachers first and discuss. And if things can't work themselves out, or you're still having issues or concerns, then those concerns are brought to me at that time, and we can discuss ways so that your child can be successful. Also, it's important to attend any MTSS, ESOL, or ESC meetings if that pertains to your child. When you're invited to those meetings, or I guess participating in those meetings is very important for your child. And also making sure that you monitor your child's grades and assignments through Skyward. If you do not have Skyward access currently, you can call the school and speak with our enrollment specialist. That's Mrs. Margarita Lopez. And there's a form that you would need to complete. We would have to have you come to the school to complete the form if you do not have Skyward access. So if you need that, you can call the school and set an appointment to meet with her. Okay, let me go back to this first slide here. Are there any questions regarding Title I? Are there any questions that I can answer in regards to any questions you have about the school or the operations of the school that are currently happening at this time? Well, I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. We hope that this has helped to give you some insight into Title I and the funding and how Title I works. We love to have parent involvement. Again, I know it's a closed school campus right now, but we would, if you're wanting to, for the spring semester, be a parent volunteer, we encourage you to go ahead and make sure you complete the appropriate paperwork for that. Again, Miss Margarita Lopez is our volunteer coordinator, and she can help you getting into the system. As you know, we have to do level 2 background checks for that. So we encourage you to participate, join PTO, and we look forward to seeing all of you very soon here at the school, assisting and helping with our students. I want to thank you guys for coming this evening. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the school. My email address is on the website. I encourage you to use that also, and feel free to email me at any time. Thank you all, and I hope you have a great evening.